Recording is here, Jace. Recording is here.
Recording is here. What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And we're about to watch Volume 7, Chapter 4 of RWBY.
Pomp and Circumstance.
Pomp and Circumstance.
Last episode ended with Tyrion killing a guy. We were all like, who was that guy? I remember when I was editing, I was like, oh, I remember now. He's the dude that...
You're the one who has to look at this footage a dozen times.
Yeah, he's the dude who... He was in the back of the truck with all our heroes, and they were getting arrested. Remember? He was like the guy who was like, if it for anything to further the cause, you threw a brick at our truck or something. That guy. And I remember he was talking about somebody named Robin Hill and her merry huntresses or something. And I was like, maybe that's who that blonde lady is in the opening, Robin Hill. It's a combination of Colby Smulders' two most popular characters.
That I did not see coming from you. I mean, I feel like I was starting to think, you mean Maria Hill?
Oh, so 2 weeks ago.
What about 2 weeks ago?
So a while ago, we had a poll. Oh, got a new patron. Isn't that exciting? So a while ago on our Patreon, we put up a poll asking if you think Ironwood's plan to tell the world about Salem was a good idea. And now we're finally going to read the results of the poll on our channel. 3 people say no, it's not good. There's 4 votes total. 3 people say no. 1 person says yes, it's a good idea. And then he left a long comment. It says, and it's from the guy the one person who said yes, it's a good idea. It says, the reason I voted yes was to be the contrarian. No, really, it's because although it would cause panic, true, the fact that not telling everybody the whole reason for the Grim and Grim attacks and that someone is working behind the scenes to end the world has not worked for Oz for the last tens of thousands of years. So maybe it is better to get it out in the open so everyone knows who the real enemy is, and maybe not get manipulated by her. Her secrecy is one of her biggest advantages. If the people knew, they can band together against her and be on board against her.
On guard against her.
And be on guard against her. But since it's a one-time thing and you can't go back after doing it, it's a complete unknown. So yeah, it could be disastrous. Ironwood's trying to think of all the possible pitfalls and counteract them, but he doesn't have all of the info and the gang that
RWBY and the gang do.
Except he doesn't say that. That's what threw me off. He doesn't have all the information that RWBY and the gang do. Yeah. Little message to our patrons out there in the world: if you want to put out your opinions on our questions, you can do it, and we'll read your comments. If there's too many comments, we won't get to be able to do all of them.
We'll read some of them at least, but yeah. Maybe all of them, but definitely some of them.
Yeah. I mean, should I read the rest of the polls too while I'm at it? Because...
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's look at the polls. Who is your favorite character of the Ace Ops?
Okay, we had 5 choices for who is your favorite person in the Ace Ops. There were 4 votes. 3 of them picked Harriet Bree, the fast one. And I was like, okay. And then
it kind of seems like people are just seeing like there's gonna be like a connection. Like Harriet and RWBY might make a connection. That kind of I feel like that might be a reason why.
I don't know. Maybe
so many people.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they just liked her design. And then 1 person voted for Elm Eddern.
Who was that guy?
The big lady who like shook Ruby's hand very violently. And then nobody else got any other votes. Really, I was like, really? I kind of like the dog guy, Marrow, or like the good luck guy. I kind of liked them. Oh well. And then the last question we did on our poll was, with our 9 options for this one, who is your favorite redesigned? 1 vote for RWBY, 1 vote for Weiss, 1 vote for Blake, and 1 vote for Jean.
Yang doesn't really look all that different.
She never does. It looks pretty much the same.
I mean, you can definitely see a difference between Volume 3 and 4. Obviously, I mean, she looks more like a biker, more like a traveling biker, I guess you could say.
The thing that gets it is like 90% the same colors.
Well, they're all the same colors. That's the thing. They're characters they maintain their colors. I mean, you literally even told me before we started the series. It stands for red, white, black, yellow.
But dude, I'm just saying, like, Yang's outfit, it's more like an outfit upgrade. Like, it just looks like she took her outfit and just, like, upgraded it. Not like everybody else.
I don't even understand what you're saying by that.
I mean, compared to everybody else whose outfits are pretty much completely different than what they were. Okay, and one more thing we got to discuss. So yeah, no comments on those. That was just the results of the polls. All right, and one thing I got to say is People giving us a lot of trash for how much trash we've been talking about Jean's hair, and I'm just like,
I'm not apologizing.
I will say this. I mean, I'm not going to apologize for not liking it, but I will stop bashing it as much. I will make some Eminem jokes. If somebody's like yelling at Jean, he's like, "You need to sit down." I was like, "Yeah, you are not the real Slim Shady." Jesus. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, I liked all the weapons upgrades. That was pretty cool. My favorite was the rotation of Ruby's scythe. Tyrion ended the episode by killing another person. I'm like, he's just killing people on the ground floor of Atlas. So I want to know, is this random killing? Is he just going on a random killing spree because he's crazy, or is he just are these targets? I don't know.
Hard to tell. I mean, he's too crazy to understand that. I mean,
I can completely
he
understand.
looks like he's going absolute psycho on people and becoming a serial killer.
He wants to stretch his legs. You know, he's gone too long without killing somebody. What else? And then somebody said, like, we are assuming we and you are assuming from the opening that Ironwood and Oscar are going to get into like a big fight.
I mean,
but like they're like, it could just be that he's training Oscar or trying to get Ozpin out in the open. I was like, that seems like kind of a cop out.
That seems like something that's too easily hidden there. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, we need to draw some ideas from what happens to the intro, because they always put hints in there.
Yeah. Okay, so
like, apparently, back with Volume 3, in the intro there was that scene where they were all falling, and they were in their circles with their teams, but Pyrrha fell away from the group, and we all know what happened there.
She died.
It's not just a random animation. Rooster Teeth is making these intros strategically. And
there was this one.
I don't understand why they would put just some random training piece into the intro. That doesn't make sense to me.
There was this really funny comment. Somebody said, like, I remember in the last video it showed Penny, and you were all like, Penny, and I was like, don't. Could you imagine if they killed her again? And you'd be like, oh, come on, man. And somebody commented to be like, yeah, what if they did kill her again? Oh, Ruby, oh my God, you killed Penny. You bastards.
All right, dude, it's been 10 minutes. We haven't even started the video yet. So I think we should start the video. You ready to start the video?
But first, if you want to watch the full unedited reaction to this episode,
I thought you already said that.
No, we didn't. If you want to watch the full unedited reaction to this episode of RWBY, you can go to our Patreon and pledge $1 a month.
Link is in the description. And you won't only get the unedited reaction for this episode of RWBY, you will get the unedited reaction to all episodes of RWBY from Volume 7 onwards, as well as Avatar: The Last Airbender that we've been reacting to.
And you'll be able to interact with some of these polls. And I'd really like to promote commenting on these polls, because I love reading comments. I love seeing other people's opinions.
I mean, this is all discussion. I mean, I want us to talk about what we think is going to happen in the future of these episodes. Not so much Avatar, because I've seen that. I know what happens, but maybe you'd like to...
Yeah, and any other shows we could do that. What is the... how many episodes are in this volume?
I don't know. They never said.
I think it's going to be like... It's usually like 12 to 14. So we're...
Somewhere around there.
Man, we're almost halfway.
I mean, it was 12 and 4. It was 15 in... It was 14.
Yeah, 14 and then 13 in...
Yeah, it's going all over the place. But you know what? I'm done yapping. I want to watch.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yep, let's do it. This tragedy.
Should I turn on subtitles for you?
No, I'm good. I don't need it. I will say this about Ruby's new hair. She has like two hair things poking kind of straight up. Because I was like, I feel like it's got to be fair. If I'm gonna make fun of Jean, I gotta make fun of Ruby a little bit. She looks more
badass.
No, I'm saying.
I'm sorry, but for me, John just looks ridiculous.
I'm saying with the two things poking up, she looks like Cameron Diaz from Something About Mary.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I don't even know what that is.
The internet will get the reference. Her. Come on, show her. This is episode 4. I gotta know.
Yeah, Ruby doesn't deserve to get made fun of for her hair.
I'm
sorry, it looks badass.
I'm just poking fun, okay? Was Crow? I saw Crow in the intro at the end, and he was wearing his new outfit. I was like, was he always there? Must have missed that shit.
Maybe it was hidden.
Oh, is that Amity? Is that Amity Coliseum? Yep.
Woo!
It's blocking out the sun! Is that a sheep?
Why does she have a ear tag?
Fashion, dude. Fashion. Alright, yeah. They cleared out the mine, so they're gonna Get to work. What?
Yeah? Think I've got some liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
Best friend. Our pair name can be...
Oh no!
From RWBY Chibi.
Complimentary teamwork yard, kid.
She's frozen. Hey, General.
Duty ever beckons.
Man, is General Ironwood ever gonna get a promotion? Could you imagine?
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, who is there that can promote him?
Sightseeing?
And Clover, don't take Marrow.
Even Ironwood shitting on this poor guy. Oh.
Someone in Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas.
Okay.
Specifically, people who speak out against me. That's what I want to talk to you about.
What does the Band-Aid do
With the
for
launch of this
Ironwood?
mobile communications tower and tensions down in Mantle. No, it's fine. Let him land. I'll deal with him myself.
Oh no.
More Mantle problems?
Papa Schnee.
No, this one's an Atlas problem.
What right do you have? What right do you have going into my mine?
In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours crippling my business, you've also decided you have the authority to commandeer private property. Maybe then you... You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours.
I know exactly the kind of man you are.
How
Damn.
dare you speak to me that way? I have half a mind to...
Half a mind to what, Jacques?
Hey, you're right. Mustache. You know, the sign of evil.
You know, your mother was devastated when you left.
Oh, you asshole.
You'll regret this. So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
Not friends. Family.
Aw. They've done something with the animation where, like, their cheeks are a little rosy. I don't remember that being there
Oh,
before.
now you show up, Winter. Just missed Father.
I love that. Congratulations.
Did we not start yet?
Hey, look, the tournament.
It goes without saying that this arena holds a significance to all of us here.
Could you?
Now,
Penny's like,
when the
that's
world
where I
wants to
died.
work together more than ever. Friends at Beacon. Across the world, in the innocent
I love
Naval
her.
Academy and beyond. It's the behavior of huntsmen and huntresses.
Is he gonna graduate them?
Wait. What is this?
You are being granted your huntsman licenses.
But brothers
Wow.
know you deserve it. I only regret that I couldn't do something a little more ceremonious.
We're honored,
That's
General
a
Ironwood.
big deal.
But you really
Damn.
don't have to do
Please. With the threat of Salem still out there, and face down whatever comes at us after that. Together.
We forgot Oscar. Where is he?
That's just about all the pomp I have in me.
Pomp.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get back to running this operation. Well then, enjoy the cake.
Oh, there's cake? Oh, this is so sweet.
Your speech outros are improving, sir.
Penny.
After everything we've been through.
I can eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1. Who says I can't? Who says it, huh?
Nora, nobody is arguing with you about this.
We all know it to be true. Oh, wow.
She still has her swords.
Yeah.
First time we've seen him since, you know.
Hell yeah. I just had a piece of cake. Oh, no.
She doesn't know.
Oh, it's so cute.
I really can't tell if what's best is what's right.
That's
or
what
if I'm no different from Oz.
that's what was said in the trailer.
Oz only trusted himself, but this one was a summer secret. When she didn't come back, Osmond seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father. Still,
So they never got a
who
body.
knows what he may have hidden from us over the years.
Oh my gosh, is that a mission board? It's an app now?
It's an app.
Can we ride a Megaliath? Stop an underground crime ring? Do I get to go undercover?
Smells like fresh
Meat.
That's odd. I don't smell meat. Neither do I.
Oh my god.
You know what? Never mind.
The enthusiasm of youth!
Well, it's hard to argue with that.
Astounding.
Okay, let me show. There's not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts Grim.
You son of a bitch.
Perfect. Thanks.
Jean.
Juan? Jim?
Jim.
Close enough, I guess. Wow, my first huntsman mission.
2 brave warriors to flush it out!
Nora.
Hey, what? But Why didn't I get a choice for that one?
You snooze, you lose, Vomit Boy.
Father, you, have a visitor.
Is that Carrie?
I didn't want to be disturbed.
Let himself in.
So what?
A spitting image of you, this lad.
The Battle of the Mustaches.
So, I might add.
Arthur. Whitley, leave us.
He knows
And
him.
Shut the door.
You're supposed to be dead. That is what I wanted people to think. You're right. I've heard things about you, too, Jacques.
This is Vegeta versus Beerus.
That you have an ironwood problem. And eat it, too.
Don't end the episode. Don't end the episode. Don't do it.
You're just gonna disappoint yourself, dude.
Fucking son of a bitch. God damn it. Yeah, so I think Carrie was voicing Whitley there. I'm mad. We are 4 episodes in, and I want to know who that lady in the opening is. You can't just introduce a new character in the opening and then just expect us to wait. You at least have to tease it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like have her just be watching from afar, and then the next episode she's watching from slightly less afar. No action in this episode.
Thunder Thighs.
Oh god. I just love the idea that they're in this college and Penny's just looking at it like, huh, that's where I died. And then
that was surprising that they all got they were all graduating.
Yeah, what I don't remember if it was Weiss or Blake who said it, but someone said, I think it was Weiss, it feels kind of trivial now, and I was like, yeah, I kind of agree.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't matter. Like knowing trivia about a bridge, it doesn't really help any situation at all.
Well, I mean, there are. I'm not sure where to go with that. I mean, after everything they've been through, yeah, they have earned it. But I mean, it feels like it was kind of it was their original goal to become actual huntsmen.
Yeah.
But in the middle of all the chaos that's happened.
Yeah. Also, I guess it'll help them because remember at the beginning they got in trouble because they were unregistered. At least now they're registered. Penny came down and then she popped out congratulations because she thinks that they told him that they were like knighting them. But no, that wasn't what happened. She was premature.
So the reason she didn't give it away.
At least I'm going to say this so everybody knows that I know this, but I know you don't know this. The reason when Watts showed up and he was talking to Jacques, Papa Schnee, and I was like, oh, it's Vegeta versus Beerus. It's because the guy who voices Watts also voices Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, and the guy who voices Beerus also voices the guy who voices Papa Schnee also voices Beerus on
I don't even know those characters.
You don't know Vegeta?
I know Vegeta. Okay.
Beerus,
I don't know Beerus.
Beerus is some purple cat thing in MC Hammer pants.
I would probably never, ever, 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 ever watch Dragon Ball, so...
Yeah, me neither. I couldn't get into it. I think it was a little past my time.
What's our Alright, what's the poll gonna be today, Josh?
I don't know. I do like the idea that Watts shows up, and then he actually... And Jacques knows him. And he's like, what? You're supposed to be dead. Yes, that is what I wanted people to believe.
Why is he supposed to be dead?
I don't know. Because he faked his death. Obviously. He's like a former Atlas criminal or something. Like, yeah, the guy who made the code is a dangerous terrorist. Shouldn't we change the code to the city? No, he's dead. Oh, well, that's okay then.
Great. No wonder.
I'm joking.
I mean, they should still change it anyway.
I know.
I mean, I know I would.
Yeah. So I'm a little confused, but I think I got it. Atlas is the floating place. Mantle is the place on the ground. Because I remember someone saying that Atlas used to be Mantle. Or no. Mantle used to be the place, and Atlas was the school. But then Atlas just took over so much that it basically is just referred to as Atlas now.
Yeah, I remember that. That was I think that was in one of the World of Remnant videos we watched.
Yeah.
Which I feel like we should get more of those. I mean...
Yeah, we didn't even get a character short like we did. I mean, for Volume 5 we got... No, sorry, for Volume 4 it was RWBY, and then for 5 it was Weiss, Blake, and Yang. And then for 6 it was Adam.
I mean, who would we even get the short for anyway? What is it supposed to be? Crow character short?
Crow, Oscar, Maria Calavera, which has been absent.
I think she's with the... Geppetto guy.
His name is Pietro.
Pietro, whatever.
So they're just gonna be they're just gonna be taking jobs and getting the lay of the land because the bad guys aren't attacking yet. They're not attacking yet, but soon their time will come. They're gonna fuck shit up. I'm just rambling on because I'm also internally panicking about how I can't think of a question. What is it? What could we ask? Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. I think I do think they changed Jean's hair because I think Miles Luna, he's a big part of the process for RWBY. I think he's one of the main writers. Him and Carrie. I think he also voices Jean. I think he just wanted it to look more like him. I don't know. That is kind of...
All right, then what does this Miles Luna guy look like? Are you kidding me?
I don't... Well, I know what he looks like, but I just don't... I think it's just... He doesn't have, like, hair going down. It's all up. The Elm Lady has a giant hammer. You know, Nora was all like, oh, do you want to be best friends?
We can be the Thunder Dies!
How about something pertaining to Cinder or Neo? Because we haven't seen them.
Oh. I kind of like that.
Okay. The question will be, what do you think Cinder and Neo's involvement will be in this season? Do you think they're gonna show up at the very end? Do you think they're gonna show up in the middle? Maybe fuck up Watts' plan or something? I'm not entirely sure what the options will be, but we'll finalize it in the actual poll. What do you think they're gonna do?
I mean, we don't even need to do a poll. I mean, we could just have it be comments.
That's a good idea. Let's leave it open. Let's leave it open ended.
Yeah, open-ended questions.
I was too fixated on like the percentage kind of thing. Yeah, what do you? Because I'm just like, what are they gonna do? I mean, the last volume had very little Cinder and Neo. It was just implying that they're gonna fuck shit up, like they're going to Atlas to kill RWBY. Is this gonna come back at all? They're not in the opening. My opening is the opening.
Watch them only show up in like the end credit scene of the final episode.
I would love like a big twist where like Neo is impersonating one of our characters and she's been doing it for a while or something. I don't know.
That's way too scary.
I know, right? Because she could literally be anybody who's not talking. Remember in the last episode, Marrow was like he snapped his fingers and those two like bug Grim froze, and we were just like, what the hell is he doing? Somebody commented saying that his semblance is like freezing Grim.
Please don't spit on me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that seems a little too broad.
Maybe it's like, he could freeze living things or something, and he just picks Grim or something. He like Ren's semblance is masking emotions, which would be completely useless if the Grim weren't attracted to emotions.
Let's see. Maybe it says something here. Semblance. Freeze command.
Oh, gosh. That's broad. Powers and abilities. Okay.
His semblance appears to allow him to freeze an enemy's movements, as demonstrated when he uses this on 2 sentinels.
Okay. His weapon is Fetch, a rifle that doubles as a boomerang, which he uses as a ranged or melee weapon, as well as a ski board when jumping off a mantle airship.
Okay. Weird.
Right. Okay, this video's about to reach 40 minutes, so I am about to end the video.
Just one more time, we said it at the beginning, but if you want to see the full unedited reaction to this video, just go to the link in our description. It'll take you to our Patreon. All you gotta do is donate just $1 a month and you'll get access to the full reaction without any cuts. And not just this episode, but you get it to every other episode of RWBY from Volume 7 onward, as well as Avatar: The Last Airbender, which we've been reacting to.
And you get to take place in some of these polls we've been doing. Yeah, the question for this Patreon poll is going to be, what do you think Cinder and Neo's involvement is going to be for this volume? Because they've made no impact so far. What's the matter? That Christina Negri didn't want a paycheck from them this volume, this year?
Oh, I'm sure her time is coming.
Just Jessica Negri, because there's only one of them. She's the only one who talks in that duo.
Do they even need anyone for her? They don't even need a voice for Neo. Maybe for like screams or something.
They did one gasp in Volume 3 when RWBY activated her umbrella and she flew away. She was like, and then that was it.
Anyone could have done that.
All right, let's end the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We're gonna see you guys in the next episode.